Hello, good morning. Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Young
Hello.
Sik. Is that your
Uh,
name?
I can hear your face.
Oh, that's because you're using cell phone. Yeah, that's because you're
Ah,
using. And I
okay.
am sharing the blank screen. Okay, there. Can you see me now?
Oh, yeah,
Hello, can you see me?
I see.
All right.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
to meet
Yeah.
you. How can I say your name? Young Sik or Young Sik?
Yeah,
What's the
that's
right
correct, but
pronunciation?
it's quite difficult for you. So
Do you
just
have
call
English name
me
then?
simply Young.
Young. Okay, Mr. Young. All right, sure. You can call me
No,
Paris.
I'm not from. I'm not Young. My Young is
Yeah.
included. My real full name. My family name is John, but you just
Uh-huh.
call me Young.
Sure, sure. I will do that. And yeah, you can call me Paris. And where are you this time? You seem outside today. Are you outside?
Oh yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
the aisle in my office.
I see. What time is it now? Okay. Is it your break time, by the way? Lunch
It's
break?
not break time, but I have to find
Uh-huh.
somewhere I can talk with you.
Place. Okay. Thank you for sparing some time for your class. So tell me, Mr. Young, what do you want to do in this class? Do you have a book you study or
Oh yeah, I also had a business course book.
mm-hmm.
Can you see
Do you
this?
want to study that? Yeah, sure.
Uh, oh yeah, I'd like to study, but let me
Uh-uh.
start with the book later, cause this
Uh-uh.
is our first time. Let me talk about
Yeah.
free talking, something like that.
Sure, sure. So why don't we introduce each other? You say something a little bit about you, and I'm gonna introduce myself too after you.
Both of them. How about that?
Yeah, yeah. So you go first. You say, you
Hello,
introduce yourself.
hello,
Hi, I can hear
hello.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear
How
me?
about introduce ourselves, each other?
Yeah, you go first. You go first. I'm next.
My name is Yamshita, as you know, and I am a software programmer in Korea, and
Oh,
I have family, my daughter, and the second child is also my wife Ellie right now. And
uh-huh.
so a
Congratulations.
city, thanks. I live in a city next to Seoul, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not Seoul. And
Yeah.
my office and my home is adjacent to Seoul.
Mm-hmm. I
And
see.
I'm 41
Oh.
years old in Korean age. And mm, mm, that's all I
That's
remember
all. Any
to tell
hobby?
you about that.
Do you have any hobby you do on your free time? Hobbies.
Hobby.
Yeah. Do you enjoy sports like that?
Based on my job is very busy, so I
Oh.
always try to have some my time to for my hobbies like
Uh-huh.
reading comic books or movies or
Comic
exercising.
books. Huh. Let's see.
I have so
Well,
many kinds of hobbies
mm-hmm.
on my own, but in these days, in these days, I can't do that because my job is very busy, and I also had my children, so I had to take
Mm-hmm.
care of my wife and daughter and
Mm-hmm.
works, something like that.
I see. So you're busy with work and house chores and helping take care of the children.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, maybe you can do something at the same time, with your family. So your hobby could adjust according to your schedule. So if you love watching, you can watch with the family together, right?
Mm,
All
can
right.
I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
Sure, sure. What is it?
Are you married or have
Will be married. We will be married this year.
so
I am
uh,
engaged now. Yeah.
if you get married and have a baby in your
Oh.
belly, my wife,
Mm-hmm.
in these days, my wife is very tough, hard time having the baby in her belly. So
Yeah.
she can even sit down on the couch or
Or do things
table.
on her own.
So yeah,
Mm.
watching a TV is difficult for her. So I yeah, I want to when you mentioned I
Mm-hmm.
want to watch movies, going to somewhere or something like that. I really want to do that with my wife, but uh, in these times, in these
Yeah.
times is very
Not
difficult
possible.
for her. Yeah,
And you just have to spend time at home. Have a movie
yeah,
date at
yeah,
home. It's more
yeah,
convenient, right? It's
yeah.
safer that way.
For her, I have to do some chores in my house.
Oh, you're a good husband, Mr. Young. You're a good guy and a good father to your family. Mm-hmm.
But my job is very easy, so I often work overtime frequently. So I
Uh-huh.
usually go to home
Uh-huh.
very late at night. So I had enough time to take care of my wife. So
Mm-hmm.
that's too bad.
Well, I believe your wife will understand or understands your situation. How far back is her due before she gives birth?
Oh, pardon?
How long or how far back is her due before she gives birth? How many months more before she gives birth?
Oh, I can
Uh,
hear when you
hello?
mention.
Hello?
Yeah, I
Can you
no
hear me?
no. What I mean is I don't understand what you said.
Okay. To put it simply, how many months before she gives birth?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. How many months more before she
I
gives
think it has been 10 weeks, I guess.
10 weeks. Oh,
Yeah.
so she's still on her first trimester, like third month.
Mm,
Still, she's been pregnant for 3 months. So that
maybe,
means you still have
maybe.
to wait for 6 months more.
Yeah,
Ah,
I think, I don't know what the child have some sex, gender.
yeah,
So,
it's too early to
uh,
tell.
he or she will be born around September, I think.
September this year. Ah, okay, I see. That means your wife really need a home rest. She
Yeah,
has to stay calm and not get stressed.
yeah. I need to also uh, get
Huh?
her to get mad
Yeah.
from me.
Don't make her mad or angry.
Yeah,
Yeah, because pregnant women are sensitive. They're very
yeah, yeah.
sensitive.
Very
They get
sensitive. You will know about that later.
they are irritable. They
Yeah.
get angry a lot. Sometimes their emotions fluctuate. They're happy, then angry, and then sad. You know, it goes
Mm,
on.
yeah.
Mm. So, are you done introducing yourself? Let me introduce myself too. Okay.
Oh, yeah, please.
You already know my name, Paris. I've been
Paris.
teaching in Mint English for 5 years now. Wow.
Mm,
But before I came in Mint English, I used to teach Chinese students in another
mm,
company. Yeah. All right. In my family, there are four people: my mom, me, I'm the eldest, and then two younger siblings, a sister and a brother. And I live in Baguio City. Have you heard of that city before?
Yeah, I know
Baguio.
the city.
Yeah. You're always welcome to visit if you can in the
Mm,
future.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, actually, yeah, I
Uh,
didn't want to, but I didn't want to interfere in your
uh-huh.
introduction. But I know that city, Baguio, because
Uh-huh.
when I was before I get married,
Mm-hmm.
before I tried to study in another
Oh,
city like Baguio City in the Philippines,
uh-huh.
but I couldn't do that because my wife, I had to get married, so I had no time to go there. So I know that situation and uh,
Uh-huh.
region in Baguio City.
Hello, Mr. Okay. I lost you for a minute. Your camera stopped. So you said you tried to study here, but you can't because your wife
Yeah,
stops you. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Because you need to get married. Uh-huh.
because my wife wanna didn't want me to go there at the time.
Yeah, you will be
So
away from her. That's
yeah,
why.
that's why I had to stay alone, uh, like 1 year or few months, something like that.
Mm,
So
mm.
she didn't
Oh,
want to do that. So yeah, but I think it's a good choice. I
uh,
mean, studying English is can be studied everywhere. I mean, uh, yeah,
yeah.
I can study English not even there in Korea. I can study English on my own, like this site link or
Yes.
some videos or some meeting people who is not
Mm-hmm.
Korean. So
Yeah, four
yeah,
years.
yeah.
Right. So how long?
Okay.
How long have you been studying in Mint, Mr. Young?
In Mint, I have
Yeah.
been studying for about uh, 3 or 4 years, I think.
Wow. You're a loyalist.
Yeah.
You've been
How
here
about
with us
yeah,
for a long, long time.
how about my pronunciation and making a sentence skills?
Oh, pronunciation is clear. Like I understand most of the words you said,
Mm,
and I was able to comprehend what you're trying to tell me. When it
mm,
comes to sentence or grammar, I think it's fine. You can express yourself
mm,
freely without like tension, right? Do you
mm,
struggle? Do you struggle in making sentences? Because I don't notice that. Like you can express yourself fluently and freely. Yeah, that's why I think it's better. I think it's better than how it was before. I mean, this is our first time, so I cannot tell yet, but you said you've been here for 4 years, so I believe you improved a lot.
mm. Yeah,
Mm.
the
Oh,
four
good.
years is time for me to uh, if but in addition 4 years before 4 years
Uh-uh.
ago I
4
can
years ago.
even talk with
Huh?
people who are not
Really?
me. I can make
Ah.
a sentence
Uh.
about express myself.
And look at you now. You're talking
Yeah.
freely.
But
Confidently as
I
well.
know I make wrong. Sometimes I make wrong sentence making sentences
Uh,
frequently.
it's better. It's better than how you were
Yeah.
before when you started first, right?
And then, how about this? One you mentioned earlier, you
What?
taught Chinese students in other company.
Yes, I taught them English. I
Yeah.
was an English
How
teacher.
about how is easier for you to teach Chinese or Koreans?
Well, the comparison is not definite because in that company I taught children, mostly
Mm,
children. meant I teach adult. So, well, if I'm going to compare, well, children, they can adapt easier, right? But when it comes to adult, I think I prefer Korean students. Yeah, because Korean students are more pleasant. They are more polite, and they don't get angry a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Chinese speaks loud, and sometimes they have this like angry countenance. The way they talk, they always sound angry, I mean, that's just what I feel. But Korean students, they are really adaptive, and they're respectful, and they're nice. And when it comes to the skill, yeah, it's easy for me, in my own opinion. It's easier to teach Korean students. That's why
How, well,
I like the
how about that national? I mean, Koreans, most Korean doesn't
mm,
like Japanese and Chinese for their histories.
uh-huh.
Do you understand?
Well, when it comes to Japanese, I haven't tried teaching Japanese students.
I mean, what I mean is, in Korea, most Korean people doesn't do not like Japanese and Chinese personality in
Mm-hmm.
person
Mm.
because we had hard, uh, terrible
Conflict.
history with them.
Yeah, between
So,
Japanese and
yeah.
Chinese.
So how about that in the Philippines? What do you think?
Well, Chinese bully us for sure because they try to obtain our territories, sea territories.
Mm,
But for us as teachers, we don't mention that in class. We have to be neutral with our
okay.
students. Yeah.
Okay.
So i- between Chinese, yeah, although they try to bully us, of course, we feel bad about it, but we don't go in class saying, "Hey, you're like this and like that." We have
Yeah.
to be neutral.
Yeah.
Mm,
I
but the
didn't
students are
mean
nice.
it's not
Uh-uh.
a political issue.
Yeah. We don't. Of course, Chinese, we say, "Oh, these are like people, this and that." But when it comes to treating them, we try to be neutral with them. Even other Filipinos, although they are not teachers, we say hi. Yeah, hi. We are still friends to China, I think. Japan, we don't have any political issue with them, so I think our relationship with them is okay. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
China. Mm. Is there more you want to ask though about me?
Oh, let me check if we meet later the next time. I
Sure,
think,
sure.
yeah, I think it's the time we can
It
talk
is.
anymore. Yeah.
It's time's up. So I'll call you again next meeting. Thank you, Mr. Young. Have a
Yeah,
good day
bye.
at work.
Yeah, bye.
Good
You
luck.
too.
Bye. Mhm.